saying he had dinner with him a few nights ago, and he was just talking about the character of him. That ball was drilled.
This is a long fly ball to the right field. Number 11 for Lin Anke this season. Solo home run. Oh, it is unstoppable.
Just as we were talking about the power of Su Zhijie, you can also see the power of Lin Anke.
You cannot ignore this young player.
No, and Sosa gets caught on that one, as we, I'm sure we'll get another look at the location of this one. Oh, first we get a look at Lin Anke's dance. And, oh, that's a good one. There's a name to that dance, but I'm too old to remember what it is. So hoping to put this ball in play, and he does, but it's going to be a double play as we go second, first. Hu Jinlong will come in to score, so the job is technically done. But Lin Yichen has hit himself into quite a few double plays. The floodgates have really, in terms of the amount of food being eaten at games. It went, they've done it well. They started out with nothing and then a little bit, and now it's, being Taiwanese, you know how much you guys love food in general, right? I mean, good food.
Who doesn't? So we still want to use this opportunity to show our gratitude to CCC and all the people in Taiwan. CPBL now is having no more restrictions. The fans can have food and beverage, and we can have events in the stadium.
Now, speaking of an event, that was an event of an at-bat as
the first game of the three-game series between UniLions and Fubon Guardians. Now we see people are lying for ice cream.
I love ice cream, but I think I love ice cream more than you, just from the look of the belly region. But that could have something to do with other drinks as well. But yeah, ice cream is good. I'm sure your daughter loves it.
Yes.
My son loves it. But you also have to limit.
Young kids
You have to limit the amount of ice cream that goes into a child, because they would eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you allowed them. Just before I came, I bought my son after school. I bought him one of those, like you guys say, bang bang tang, or
candy.
Yeah, but it was kind of like a frozen one, right? And he's dropping the thing all over the floor in my house, and I have to leave, right? my poor wife, she's also trying to do work at home, and she's cleaning the floor, saying, "That's it, no more ice cream for you." Yeah, so that was my situation just before I left. So I hope my son got it together, because he's going to need to do some work and some convincing if he wants to get another one of those anytime soon.
I hope your son will be okay.
It was all deserved, because he was eating it upside down for some reason. So everything she said was right. Just the fact he hasn't quite been himself, as he's hitless. He had one plate appearance. That was a balk.
Is that a balk?
Well, the umpire sets, goes towards first base. Well, I'm thinking, now again, if we got any of our balk experts out there on Twitter or wherever, I'm thinking that he did stop, he set, but his motion was too much towards home plate.
That's right.
His motion was too much towards home plate, and that's why they called it a balk, because as a ball's driven to the gap in right center, and that's going to score one as Gao Guolin squares one up, and he should walk into second with an RBI double, and that balk comes back to hurt Fubon for a long time, I believe. And that is a very easy throw down to third base to nail Gao Guolin, who was caught stealing.
For Li Zhongxian.
The
Ferryman didn't finish that play.
That is such a tough play, as he knocked the ball down as he kind of swung his. It's unfortunate and a little bit unlucky in a way, as that ball just hits the bottom of his glove, and then the mound is not a flat place. It's a very difficult place to run. It's again best case scenario for Fubon, especially if you get him.
That is with 1 run or 2.
That has to be the most unluckiest.
Gao Guoli.
Ripped to third. It could be 2 to second. Off to first. And that is 5, 4, 3. And all that ball's driven far and deep, and that's gonna be gone for the second solo home run given up by Henry Sosa tonight to cut the lead to 4-2 Guardians.
Number 17 for Su Zhijie. It is still leading in home run ranking.
That will be an Oppo taco for him as he goes yard in the opposite field.
Let's take a look.
Here comes the dance. Yeah. I always love what they're going to do.
Although they are at the bottom of the stand, he was going to get the ice cream and a drink. While we don't have any food here. It's okay. Now we are taking a look at the Fubon Guardians in the bottom of 4th inning. Now batting is...
Yeah, his confidence is not there. Takes off, and he will be out for the 3rd out of the inning. Another bullet by Lin Yo-ing for the 3rd out here in the top of the 5th, and that will do it for the Lions. We might see this one again when we come back, but for now, that's 3 outs. We'll catch up with you soon.
Double. Let's take a look at this.
Well done. Great tag. Tell him you know a crazy person with bad eyes. That one's ripped into the gap, and that's going to be trouble as it goes all the way to the wall. They're going to wave in Hu Jinlong here. He's headed for home. Here comes the throw, and he will be safe for the 5th run of the inning as Lin Yichen parks up at second base with a double. Hu Jinlong got on that horse, and he never got off.
What we are talking about before, that so far that Henry Sosa is doing a good...
He's playing now. That ball basically, this could be 2, over to second, off to first, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. Who has the respect of the umpire back there. That one is flared, and it's going to drop into right field, and 1 run will come in to make it 5-3. And that deem here, so you might be able to get him with that ball crushed to center. Back it goes, and Lin Zexuan makes the catch at the warning track, but the run will come in to make it 5-4 as Su Zhijie scores the 4th run. Double play ball. He squares around. That's going to be a play for Lin Yichen. And once again, the bunt fails. That ball's drilled. Should be 2. Off to second. Over to first. And just like that, that's what the doctor ordered. 3 up, 3 down after a 1 and 2. It's not that much of a prediction. That ball is drilled. And it went by about 6 catchers over there on the left side. Good job protecting your pitchers, guys. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Wow. Man, it's all about the present. That ball is hit high. Gao Guoli going back, and he will park underneath it, as a lot of people held their breath on that one. Ball's hit. third. It could be two. Off to second. Over to first. And just like that, tattoos on some home. And that ball is gonna fall in. And it could be two if Tang gets on his horse, and it will be two. As that was a seam. That ball's ripped. That could be trouble. Wow! And Galguo bobbles it. And around will come Tang Zhou-Ting. Safe. And there we go as the runner is gunned down at third base. But the damage is done.
Now the score is even, 5-5.
Through a gap somewhere. And he finds a gap in between first and second. You could just feel that
Poetry in motion.
Oh no! You're gotta be kidding me! Number 2 batter in your lineup, and you're gonna go and give them an out? It's almost like...
Like what?
It's almost like he's so stubborn that he wants to prove a point that bunts do work. And he just continues to bunt with his great hitters. Bunt with Lin Zexan, bunt with Li Zhongxian. I mean, second base. Just don't understand bunting in that situation with a guy who's 3 for 4.
Oh. Now it's 2-0. Intentional walk to Lin Yiquan.
I'm gonna ask Galguo to bunt here too. That ball's driven into the gap, and that will be game over as who comes into the plate? Hu Jinlong! Walk off double. Galguo Hui, and the Guardians win the game 6-5, and the sack bunt is alive. Game, set, and match. The hero of the game, Galguo Hui.
Because of the other game, Monkey